Hi, I'm Bob Rackleff. I'm one of the founders of the Big Bend Voting Rights Project, and I want to thank you for volunteering to help meet this challenge of registering voters in preparation for the November 3rd general election in Florida. Election year. I want to talk about helping people fill out the voter registration application form. It's very simple. It doesn't consist of many entries, but it's very important that it is filled out accurately and legibly. When we approach people and help, and they agree to fill out the form, we offer to fill it out for them. And we do that because it makes sure that all the items are filled in correctly. And because it's a pretty simple form, it really only takes about a minute or two. The only thing that has to be in the hand of the person being registered is the signature and the date, and that's down at the bottom of the page. So we start out at the top. What is this? Is it a new registration? Is it a record update or change of address? A request to replace the card? Check that box. First, you'll notice that there is this solid black bar on here on the left, and then down here. These are required. They have to be filled out. The others are optional and don't necessarily need to be filled out. First question is, are you a citizen of the U.S.? And yes or no. The second question is really critical. I affirm that I'm not a convicted felon, or if I am, my right to vote has been restored. Now this goes directly to the Amendment 4 that restored the right to vote automatically for ex-felons or returning citizens. And we call them, by the way, returning citizens because they didn't lose their citizenship by being convicted of a felony. They're still citizens, they still have rights, and Amendment 4 restored this right. So, you check the box that says, make sure that that's where you ask the question, if you're a convicted felon, did you commit a murder, a felony sexual offense, did you complete your sentence? If they answer correctly, they can check this box. Next is, I affirm I'm not adjudicated mentally incapacitated, followed by date of birth, followed by either a driver's license number or the last 4 digits of your Social Security. Then their last name, their first name, and their middle name. I encourage people to not put just an initial, but spell out their middle name. That helps a lot in exact matches. That completes the address. Now, we always ask people for their phone numbers. It's not required, but we always ask for it anyway because, number one, it helps when the registrar notices a problem with a person's registration, and so they can get in touch with them by phone. Plus, it's a way for us to get back in touch with them when it comes time for get out the vote efforts. Optional is party affiliation. Now, a lot of people don't, for various reasons, they may not want to be in a party, and that's fine, but we do encourage them to select one because in Florida we have a closed primary system. So if you want to vote in a party primary, you have to be a member of that party. Then we get to the signature, and that's where the person has to sign in what is their customary signature. Use the signature that they routinely use and put in today's date. It's required that we submit these completed applications to the supervisor of elections within 10 days. when we finish our walk, hand these forms to the person that is the team leader, and we will submit them to the supervisor's office on time. It doesn't take much time, but it has to be filled out accurately. So study this form and make sure that you understand what needs to be done and how. And we'll get a lot more people registered. So thank you very much.